goodness, Games! You piece of shit.
Thomas!
Sit up! You're still wrapped up like a burrito.
So, hold on.
Hi, folks! Welcome!
I was just about to say, hold on, it's like you use the bathroom.
Hello, everyone! Welcome back to Oh My Goodness Games!
Don't worry, my bladder could just wait another 30 minutes.
30, well, that first episode's only that long because it was the first one. We'll find a better pace. Tommy, who the heck is this?
It's drill drapes.
Don't stare directly at them!
Why? It's drill drapes.
Don't stare directly at them!
Okay, no.
We're playing Katawa Shoujo!
Did you get the joke?
One of my favorite games of all time! It's Valentine's Day week. We never explained that in the first episode.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, alright, let's meet her. Let's do this!
Is this the one who can't talk? Or can't hear?
As he calls out her name, the cute, bubbly-looking girl with bright pink hair and gold eyes waves her hand at me. I take a seat next to her by the window. Hey, I guess you're Hakamichi, right? It's nice to meet you. Okay, let me, hold on. What? I'm caught off guard by her laughter.
Just continue.
It's nice to meet you too, but I'm not Hakamichi. I'm Misha. This is Hakamichi. She-chan.
Oh gosh, this song! Giggling, Misha points to the girl next to her. The one I saw her using sign language before. It looks like she's been staring at me this whole time. She nods once nonchalantly to show she acknowledges my presence, but only barely. She has short, yet carefully, neatly brushed hair, a pair of oval-shaped glasses, balanced into the tip of a dainty nose, dark blue eyes, man, he's not missing a beat, that seem to alternate every few seconds between analytical and slightly bored. Did you notice her hair makes her look like she's got cat ears? It's one of those characters. Alright, want to hear my best? I'm going to do my best voice of her. Okay. It's nice to meet you. I did it! I did it, Tommy! I did it! She immediately looks at Misha, smiles and makes a few quick gestures with her hands. Hakamichi nods and makes a few gestures of her own. I start to wonder if the teacher was messing with me, saying things like, you'd be able to talk to people, and who better explain things to you?
I can see you're a little confused, right? Right, but I understand why you would think I was She-chan. She-chan is deaf, so I'm the person who translates things back and forth to her. I'm like an interpreter. She says it's nice to meet you too.
I did it again, Tommy!
Bad joke.
You're the new student, aren't you? Well, She-chan, and of course he is. If he wasn't, he wouldn't have been standing up there for no reason, right? Right? He seems like a very interesting person, doesn't he? We knew there was gonna be a new student, but we didn't know you would be here today. So soon. He-chan, right?
Alright, before you continue, I just want with that picture where it says, "Oh my drills," is that because her hair looks like drills?
Yeah!
Okay.
There's also more of them behind her.
Oh.
Which, every time I try to draw this stupid character, I can never get those right.
Her nickname is now Drill Drapes.
Drill Drapes?
Yeah.
That's a good name.
Thank you.
She's also one of my least favorite characters. Don't
Why?
hate me! Out of all the characters, I find her the least interesting.
Okay.
Yep, it fits, doesn't it?
Yeah, Drill Drapes fits perfectly. Wait, did I say that out loud? It's just a surprise. I've never liked that nickname. I don't really...
What nickname?
He-chan.
Oh.
He-chan. Or is it He-chan? I don't really see how.
It fits. You look just like I imagined.
Tommy, I did it again!
Oh, knock it off.
Yeah, you look like a He-chan.
I wonder why everyone seems to think so. I did it again!
Enough.
Okay.
Just enough. If you keep saying that every time, I'm gonna have
Punch me in the mouth, and then I will even do a better impersonation of her, cause I can't talk literally. Then you're on your own on this. Hakamichi taps her fingers on the desk to get Misha's attention. They gesture back and forth to each other excitedly, their hands a blur. Man, look at those PNGs fading through. Misha seems a little overwhelmed.
Sorry about that. She-chan wants you to know if she's the class rep. So if there's anything you need to know, you can feel free to ask her. Do you like the school so far? We can show you around a little if you haven't had the time to walk around and familiarize yourself with it.
Misha stumbles on the hard word a bit, making it stick out in her otherwise fluid translation. Thanks, that would be pretty helpful. Yeah, I just kind of came straight to class today. Why isn't she saying wahaha? When does that show up? That's throwing me off.
That's no good. You should always try to learn as much as you can without where you're going before you go there. Not just with school either. Anyways, if it's a trip to the convenience store, really, Chicha?
Oh, always, even if it's a trip to the convenience store.
Really, Chicha?
Learn about where you're going? I guess I didn't bother to do that, or I just didn't care enough to do so.
No, that's me.
I didn't look forward to that. I didn't look forward to this, even if I committed myself to go along with it. Half-assedly, but anyway. Tommy, you heard me say half-assedly! It doesn't...
You said acid.
That's how it pronounced.
I know, look at her.
I feel like slumping over in my seat. Both of them are smiling, but that shrug hit me unexpectedly deeply.
You look down. Are you okay? Don't take it the wrong way, please. I hate it when people are afraid to ask questions. That's how people learn things, by asking. Asking help is perfectly normal, as much as needing help. Stop looking like you just failed the test.
Yeah! She did it! Alright.
She's cherry, I like her.
Yeah.
I like cherry people.
Yeah. I like cherry people too.
And another thing. You didn't have to call Shi-chan something, so formal like Hakamichi or class rep all the time. Just call her Shi-chan.
She blushed.
Anyway, that's too casual. Maybe Shizune would be more appropriate? Yep, Shizune's fine.
Okay, that would be a lot easier for me. I feel a lot more at ease. Both of them seem so friendly. So I feel like an idiot for being so apprehensive earlier. Especially about Shizune. I assumed she would be all like business. Well, she seems like that. Just less so, I guess.
Huh? Alright, we haven't even touched the assignment. We should start work now. Or Chi-chan will get mad.
Yeah, what? What are you looking at? The assignment is also kind of long, so we should start now if we want to finish it before the end of class.
That too!
How's my laugh? Do my laughs sound natural?
No, not even.
Not at all! Shizune glares at the two of us impatiently. I don't need to know sign language to understand that. Okay, I get the message.
After class,
We can see this is my one gripe with the opening of the game. These two take it up!
after class, we can take a walk down the grounds together. It's a nice day today, okay?
The assignment is actually very challenging to get through, combining aspects of being both difficult and unnecessarily long. I hate those! Quick little thing to check.
Yay.
What?
Just nothing.
Nothing. Hello? Okay, we're back. Hey, we're back. We're not a ghost.
Still,
Still, we finish a few minutes earlier than anyone else in the class, despite our late start. Shizune and Misha are really capable. They're quite different, though. The class rep is as calm and professional as she looks, while Misha's a lot more playful and girlish. She looks it! Not to mention a little more easily distracted. To be honest, the two of them did...
That's me.
To be honest, two of them did most of the work. I feel guilty about that. Oh, Tommy, before things start... No, I'll wait till we're out of the classroom. The clock tower bells ring, signaling the end of the period. Time for lunch. Oh, God, don't look at it! Let's distract ourselves. All right, Tommy, I'm going to send a little hint to people. All right, fans of Katawa Shoujo, Tommy is going to do all the decisions throughout this playthrough.
Yeah.
This means there are five different possibilities we can get. I'm going to color code all the possibilities. There's 2 I'm hoping we get because they're my favorites. 1 I'm certain we'll probably get, judging by the average from other players I see. 1 I'm like, okay, that's nice to get. And 1 I kind of hope we don't get because I kind of find it the most boring one out of all the routes.
Okay, let's go.
You can't see what I'm talking about, Tommy, but the plate people can.
Okay.
Now I can't show you this video. Without knowing what else to do, don't look at it. I follow Misha, who is beckoning me to the hallway and down to the stairs. Oh, thank gosh. We descended even below the lobby where I met Mudu, down to the bottom floor. If I'm mispronouncing any names, please tell me and call me a stupid head in the comments. Just like everything in this school, the cafeteria seems too spacious and oddly modern in contrast to the classic exterior. Tommy, doesn't that look like, well, no.
That looks nothing modern. That looks old school to me.
That looks like my middle school's cafeteria. It's big windows open. Also, that's also not a Japanese cafe at all. The big windows open to the courtyard towards the main gate. You again!
This is the cafeteria!
Oh, thanks for the Captain Obvious.
Her enthusiastic statement of the obvious makes people around us stare, but Misha doesn't seem to care, so we proceed to the line. There's a rather long list of menu options, which seems great until I realize that many of them are to accommodate students who need special diets. How nice. It feels nice. I'm back at It almost feels like I'm back at the hospital, eating portions measured with scientific precision to meet the needs of the patients. There better be turkey with gravy in there, and mashed potatoes. I pick something at random and follow Shizune to the table, sitting opposite of her. As I nibble indifferently at the food I'd rather not eat, Misha pokes me in the side to get my attention and points at Shizune. I don't understand signs, so the point escapes me. Maybe looking at a person who talks to you is proper and polite.
Do you want to know something?
What?
About anything. We're your guides, so you should ask if there is something.
I wonder. I think I got everything I need to know. Ask about the library. Ask about Shizune's deafness. Logan, seriously?
Wait, what?
Notice the check on there? Logan played this, like, unbeknownst to me beforehand, and we can see what he picked. Tommy, what should we ask?
First one.
I think I got everything I need to know.
Yep.
Alright. I can't think of anything, really.
Oh, that means we've been good guides, doesn't it? Doesn't it?
If you say so. Misha positively beams, and so does Shizune after a quick translation. I shake my head at their somewhat exaggerated enthusiasm and shift my focus on the food. Misha and Shizune sign back and forth, very animatedly, throwing sideways...
because they're animes.
No, animatedly, like motion.
Oh.
Throwing sideways glances at me, but Misha refrains from translating. Uh-oh, we got girls gossiping in front of us, but we can't hear it. Maybe they're talking about secret Girl Scout or something. I quickly notice a conversation sign is not enough to fill a silence. We arrive in the classroom early, but we're not the first. A dark-haired girl I noticed before is slumped over her desk at the last row. She jumps a little, and then Misha crashes into the room with the glance of with the elegance of a rhino. Booyah! She shrinks deeper into her seat. I can feel her tension all the way from here, as if she was slowly turning into stone just from her presence. Misha and Suzune either don't notice or don't mind it, as they walk directly past her to the seats and begin to converse. Don't go! I'm left wondering about her. Even if the classroom slowly fills with other students and finally the teacher, getting into the rhythm of school feels strange, as if my brain remembers how this is done, but my body doesn't. Towards the end of the class, I start yawning and counting the minutes left. I shouldn't be this tired on my first day of school. Hey! What does that sound like? Maybe it's the long time... You seriously missed that.
Me? Stop referring to me?
Yeah!
Why? You don't know what first day of school is like. You came to school a year after 2 years after I was at IU.
Yeah, and I was a brat, wasn't I?
Oh, God, you were screaming in the hallway?
Oh, yeah! Oh,
Mrs.
God.
Melton?
No, it was...
She knew how to...
I had Mrs. Krish first.
But then Mrs. Melton.
Yes! Well, not even that. There was a substitute.
Oh, yeah, Sister Helen, when she first met you, man, what a handsome man. You're handsome? Yeah, she's actually right. You are pretty handsome.
You know what the worst part is? They're never going to watch this and know we're talking about them. Maybe it's the long time spent in the hospital that made me like this. I'm even feeling physically weak and lifeless. Just so you know, Tommy, it would have been nice if you picked go to the library.
Oh, wow.
Before long, the final bell rings. School is finally over for the day. Besides me, Misha and Suzune are having a short conversation. After a bit of deliberation, Misha turns to me.
Unfortunately, we can't stay and show you around today, Hee-chan. We've got to hurry already, since there's a lot of work for us to do. You'll find your way around here, I'm sure of it.
Wait! The teacher said I have to see the nurse. Where do I have to go?
Is that so? We can at least show you that much. Come on, the nurses have their own building, so we have to go outside.
Don't look at it! The flow of the students making their way down the hall and stairway outside, with the girls pointing out the other senior classrooms in the hallways. I messed that totally completely. When we get outside, the girls make their way to the smaller building right next to the school. It's built in the same style, so it looks like it's actually part of the main building.
This is the auxiliary building here. There's a lot of official and important stuff inside, like the Yamaku Foundation office and all the nurses' offices. They even have a swimming pool, which we never see.
How is that official?
Don't be silly, Hee-chan. It's for physical therapy, of course. Anyway, all the nursing staff facilities are there too. The head nurse's office is on the first floor. You'll be fine from here, right? We'll be going then. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks. Bye. A whole building for staff that has nothing to do with the actual education? I guess it's necessary for a place like this. I walk in, hoping that this really is the only quick visit the teacher said. On a white door on the left is a green cross with the text "Head Nurse" and a nameplate. A voice from the inside responds to my knock almost immediately, but I can't quite make it out. It sounded like an invitation to open the door, so I invite myself further in. Oh my gosh! Look at that Windows XP on that computer! The room is not large and it smells strange. It is a nurse's office! A friendly-looking man turns around on his office chair to face it as I enter. His desk is neat and tidy, but the bin under the table is overflowing with used medical utensils, and there are at least
Hold on! What's that?
What is it, Tommy?
Hold on.
Is that
Fade in the picture. Oh, yeah, I knew it.
Yeah.
Just go with it. Okay, never mind. Zoom out.
Okay. Move it. Okay.
Yeah, jeez. Okay, yeah, that computer's
Oh my
got
gosh, Brock!
old technology in it.
Hello there. What can I do for you today? He's young looking and sort of rugged, but
Rock?
he has the eye closed thing. He's young. He's looking. I love this guy's theme. Also, his name is Nurse. We never find out his name. He's just the Nurse. He's young looking and sort of rugged, but the dimples on his cheeks wash that impression away when he smiles. Tommy, what are you? Did you? I better not hear something. You serious? Are you the nurse?
Come here, house.
Oh my God! I'm Tommy. He smells like a person. Smiles like a person who has heard the very same question hundreds of times. Why, yes, I am. And it says so on the door, no? You can call me by my name or just the nurse, like everyone else. Of course, I shake off my confusion, realizing I probably should grab his extended hand. His handshake is rather firm and friendly. Right, I'm a new student, and my homeroom teacher told me to come and meet you. My name is Hisao Nakai. His eyes light up with the revelation and snaps his fingers. Oh God, he did the thing!
What?
He opened his eyes!
Oh.
You're not supposed to do that! Oh, so you're that, Nakai. I was just reading your file in the morning. Some kind of chronic arrhythmia and related to congenital heart muscle deficiency, right? He gestures me to sit down in a vacant armchair in front of his desk. Yes? Good. Well, you've probably been briefed about the school enough, so I'll go over this quickly. We have all kinds of facilities available, mostly physical therapy and such. There's always someone from staff around, even at night, so never hesitate to call us if there's a problem. The famous 24-hour nursing staff. Wow, this is like a hospital. Well, not exactly. For instance, we don't do brain surgery here. His joke feels out of place, and I'm left thinking why he even said it. Yeah, that's just really weird to have so many medical people at school. You'll get used to it. I'm not so sure of that myself, but I don't feel like the dang it. Now let me just find your file again. While he searches for something from his computer and shuffles stacks of papers around, I let my gaze wander around the room. It's the epitome of generic, I'd like to say. Beige walls and ceiling, dark gray laminate flooring, and all the equipment you'd expect from a school nurse's office. Well, excuse me, Mr. Judgmental! Even the ridiculous educational posters are hanging on all four walls, reminding me to eat properly 3 times a day and from all good food groups. There better be a cat that says hang in there.
Oh my God, I remember little callback. I remember in what's before high school?
Middle school.
The nurse's office, there's always this anti-smoking poster on her door, and it has the scariest. Oh, you know what? Oh my God, so scary here. Poster right here. Boom.
You better give it to me.
Of course.
Smiling, the nurse draws a.
But look how scary that thing is.
Okay. So you already have medication for the arrhythmia. Just remember to take your pills every morning and evening, and it won't be much help. Apart from that, do you do any sports? Rash stuff like, I don't know, boxing? He grins to his own jokes, but I don't know. Well, I played soccer occasionally with some classmates. Alright, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to recommend you refrain from doing that. At least for the time being. Oh, my lack of reaction makes him raise an eyebrow, but really, I'm not too bothered by him forbidding me to kick a ball around. Guess I never did cut out. Guess I never did got it. I never had a burning passion for the sport. Just to have something to do. Any kind of concussion might be very dangerous for your heart. Risking another attack is not a good idea. Was the previous one caused by a sudden concussion to the chest area? There's no mention of the cause in your papers. Or, not exactly.
It was caused by the feels.
It's caused by the feels! I sidestep the question acceptedly, and he glances at me over his papers with a more serious expression on his face. Still, you need to keep your body healthy, so some exercise would do you good. We have a physical therapy as such available, as I said, but I don't think you really need such heavy measures. Just get some light exercise regularly. Brisk walks, or even light jogging, jumping rope, and that sort of thing. Swimming, maybe? There's a pool here. We never see it. So I was told. You were? Very good.
I love swimming. I'm a fish.
At any rate, I'm sure you've been told this before. You just need to take care of it. Not to overexert yourself. He wags his finger to emphasize the point. No need really. I've heard this 1,000 times already. Absolutely no unnecessary risks. Take care of yourself. Okay. He goes over my papers one more time and sets them on the desk. Obviously content. Good. That's it then. Come meet me if you ever need something. I'm ushered out before I even realize it. Quick visit indeed. Double check! Yo! Okay. I'm ushered out before I even realize it. A quick visit indeed. Dang it! I end up standing in front of the main building. Did I miss something? Nope. Okay. I end up standing in front of the main building and the Oh yeah, Tommy, look. Isn't that neat?
There you go back.
Yep. I end up standing in front of the main building and the auxiliary building. Although to my eyes, they still look one and the same. I just messed with
Can you
them.
go all the way back to the beginning with that?
No. You can only go back to the beginning of this scene. See, the game is split up into scenes. And
Cool.
It's the first real look I get at the other students, so I watch people I love this song! Coming out of the school, going towards the gate of our dorms. Everyone seems to know where they're going. And I keep thinking that most of them don't look too special for being students at a special school. Then again, neither do I. Does that make me one of them? One of us? One of us! One of us! We accept her, gooble gobble, gooble gobble.
Shut up, Maka.
We accept her, gooble gobble. What are you doing? Get up here.
I'm tired.
Get up here. Be tired later. Tommy.
You can just keep reading. I'm fine.
You're so close to the microphone. I should go somewhere too to prevent from getting lost. It's around dinner time, but I feel tired instead of hungry. The weariness in me only grows as I touch towards the dorms. Get up here! We need to meet someone! Get up here!
I'm looking.
Up! Sit the bottom! There's a garden of sorts between the school and dorms. Shrubbery, flowers, and that overbeaming smell of fresh cut grass that fills the atmosphere. It dawns on my tired mind that the smell feels novel because I haven't been outside, after all, for so long. The dorm building is big and made of red brick. Tommy! Do you see that in the corner? Someone's working on something. Yeah.
I'm rebellion.
Who could it be? Like the others, it feels way too pompous for what it is, so I push forward going inside. It takes more time than necessary to fish out the key as I was given from my pocket. Room 119. Despite the ornate exterior, the inside of the dorm is fairly new, functional, and boring. Sometimes I hate this guy. Just like in the main building, the halls and doors are wide to accommodate the wheelchairs. Same goes for the elevators at the ends of the hallways. I poke my head around the corner of the common room door. Inside, a few students are watching the television. One nod and gives a quick hello before turning back to the TV. Seems that only the girls around here are sociable. Suppose that's perfectly fine with me. I climbed the stairs to the upper floor. It also probably serves a gameplay purpose. Tommy,
Yeah, I know.
get here. Sit.
What?
Sit.
But
Just sit. Just trust me. Sit. Here, small corridors branch off from the main hallway. Each of these minor halls seems to have a toilet and shower, as well as 4 rooms. About halfway down the hall, I spy room 119. The nameplates on the room adjacent to mine are blank. Guess there's just 2 of us here.
I like that word adjacent.
Light shines from below the door of room 117, so I knock lightly. Hello? Is anyone home? From inside, I hear a few movements, then the clicking of way more locks than I thought those doors had. After a moment, the door squeaks open.
Hurry up.
Yeah! A bespectacled boy is standing on the doorway. He's looking at me very intently through his extremely thick glasses. Who is it?
Oh, you played as that guy.
Who is it?
Yeah, he was there for Halloween once. Show
Yeah!
picture here.
Boop! Uncanny!
Side by side comparison.
Blind? No, at least not completely. Why would he have glasses if he was? He leans closer to me until our noses are almost touching. His breath stinks of garlic. Hisao Nakai. I'm moving into the next room. I thought I should introduce my... Oh. His face suddenly brightens in realization. He stands right back upright, thrusting his hand out in a smile greeting almost straight to my diaphragm.
Oh, sup, dude? Name's Kenji.
Hi. I take Kenji's sweaty hand and shake it. Hey, just like my hands. Still a little rattled at the sudden change of attitude and vehement welcome.
There were some suspicious-looking people going in and out of your room earlier.
It was probably my parents.
Your parents? Sure.
Cause they
could have been some... your parents? Sure. Because they could have been some other people, too. You can't judge a book by its cover.
Is that a place Proverbs is left hanging between us awkwardly as I try to think of some way to respond? I'd say the chances are high enough. He shudders and makes me makes some exaggerated hand gestures.
You're a brave man, Hisao. Man, I don't think I could trust the chances. The only one I could trust is myself.
Does that mean I shouldn't get to know you either? He thinks about this for a while.
A wise decision. Damn, you're smarter than you look. Probably.
What
What do you look like? I hope not smart.
He squints his eyes and leans closer, but then leans back to dodge it.
Never mind, doesn't matter.
With that, he turns and fumbles around for a moment in search of the door handle and shuts the door behind him. I slide the key into the lock of the door.
What's his backstory again? Did he have some girl issues?
I'm not telling you. Beige walls.
I know he's like got a lot of girl conspiracies. But...
Yeah. Beige walls, white linen, a desk made of some type of light wood, ugly curtains. Everyone's a critic. It's no one's room. It's no one's room. Impersonal, like my hospital room was. My bags are sitting at the foot of my bed, looking a lot emptier than they did this morning. The closet is sitting open, stocked with my clothes. Also, it seems there are a number of school uniforms hanging there as well. A note is pinned to the sleeve of one of the shirts. Hi, He-chan. We unpacked your things and made your bed. They said if these don't fit, then you should go to the office tomorrow. If you have any problems, you can always call us. Love, Mom and Dad. Mom and Dad didn't even say goodbye! Well, at least they don't have to worry about unpacking. Kinda hoped I would have. Then there'd be something to do. It's still too early. I put the note down on the desktop and lie on the bed feeling drained. Lying there makes me want to read something. I have nothing with me.
Read the Holy Bible.
I
Usually keep one in the drawer of every hotel.
I bet the hospital had that. I wonder if the hospital conditioned me from wanting to read whenever I have nothing to do. The relentless urge keeps growing until I have to stand up. Maybe it's stress or something. I was pretty nervous about coming, and for the entire day too. I still am, I think. Damn, I had to distract myself, Tao. So I won't be this unnatural all the time. Tomorrow, I'll go borrow some books from the library. Yeah, I'll do that. But for now, the bottles of medicine neatly arranged in my night table catch my eye. I pick up one and shake it just to hear the contents rattle inside, and then the glued-on pharmaceutical label. Hisao Nakai, 2 tablets a day to stay alive. It doesn't really say that, but it might as well. It's kind of twisted, hanging your life dependent on chemicals like this. I resent it a little, but what choice do I have? With a sigh, I begin my new daily ritual of taking the right number of pills from each bottle, being careful to check the correct dosages. I lie down again, feeling hollow and uncertain, and after that, I keep staring at the blank, unfamiliar ceiling for a long time. Doesn't start looking any more familiar. Not even after darkness falls and long shadows draw across my room like fingers. These sheets feel slightly more comfortable, warm and nest-like against the chill that passes from room temperature here. Soon the lighter shade of darkness that is the ceiling looks like every ceiling does at night, and it becomes the only thing I recognize anymore. It's not an unfamiliar ceiling! The night beckons me to sleep. I feel the coldness of unfamiliarity and fear creeping up my spine once again. I keep drifting further away from the world I knew. Do the thing! Yeah! Well, Tommy, I think we'll leave it at there. This guy's such a Debbie Downer. We'll see you next time. Tommy, what do you think so far?
I think the bed looks more realistic than it did when he closed his eyes.
Time to go to bed.
No!